With regular audiences of 13 to 14 million in the early 90s, Taggart had become an established and successful part of the TV landscape. But Mark McManus had a problem which the public knew nothing about.
He was drinking very heavily. We had various goes at trying to get him off it. The interesting thing was that I suppose people knew that that was the problem. And even the press, in a sense, knew that that was the problem. And nobody ever went public on it. It was the strangest thing, as if they had too much respect for him in an odd way. And so we never got nasty stories in the press about his decline. The two supporting leads at that time, of course, Blythe Duff and Jason Ferguson, they were tremendously supportive to him.
People always said that that must have been difficult, but I had learned over the 5 years. If there's a big speech, you got to the stage where I'd go, do you know, it could be better if I did that?
My first big job in television was as a runner on Taggart, and he was having a few personal problems and he was drinking a lot. And I remember people sort of saying to me, you know, Gil, can you go and find Mark? He's like, no, I don't want to, because, you know, she's probably having a really nice time having a wee drink, but he was going through an awful time, but he still managed to get on with it and do it. That
year of 93, he first of all lost his mother, and then a sister in Australia died, quite a young woman, and then tragically his younger wife, Marion, was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and she died a few months before he did. And it was a terribly, terribly sad and difficult time for everybody, really.
You could actually see the sadness in his eyes, and I think it came across really brilliantly in his character, because his character was worn, was tired, was like surrounded by misery, and Mark was, even though he's going through an awful time personally, he still came and did his job because he loved it. But you could see that tragedy and that sadness in his performance as well, I think.
I took him to the hospital because he didn't want to go, because an alcoholic doesn't want to admit that it's bad. But when someone's yellow, they need to go. And as it turned out, it was too late. And I think Mark was shocked. I think that the one that struck me was when I went to see him in hospital, and he went, "They've told me I'm not going to work again." And he was, I could see he couldn't believe it.
In June 1994, Mark McManus died.
His funeral was absolutely amazing. It was outpouring of grief. It was extraordinary.
The number of people who turned out in the streets to watch the funeral procession was amazing. It was, it was as if a pop star or a footballer or something like that had passed on.
I would say that he was the first friend of mine to die, which most people, that doesn't happen until they're maybe 60, 70. So it was hard.
The real funeral of Mark McManus was followed by the fictional funeral of Jim Taggart in the next episode, Black Orchid. After much persuasion, the producers were commissioned to make a couple more episodes with Blythe Duff and James McPherson as the leads.
They rose magnificently to the challenge because the ratings never changed. And in a sense, that's why the series was able to continue as it did.
But with Taggart gone, what was